Wait a minute. I really hope it's recording in my computer. I didn't select it. This is a new Zoom account, so I still don't know all of the settings are right. But anyways, welcome to Descent into Fernia, uh, session 80 something. I haven't uploaded the other one, so I don't know which one we're on. But
83.
thank you. Who wants to give a recap, if anybody remembers?
I mean, I remember we were walking towards the cathedral, and like another like monster on the horizon was sort of approaching us and got a little close. We were taking damage. I don't remember the details of the fight though. I just remember we were like trying to store bits of it inside the machine. So we decided that there was like some sort of cargo hatch to get larger, bulkier items in. And then I'm blanking on what happened after that.
Oh yeah, there was a fight. There was like the Megazord.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Where we each controlled parts of
Oh yeah, yeah. Like
parts.
there's
We're
different weapons. Yeah,
Yeah. And we were fighting like a pyroclastic dragon, um, which we defeated. Um I'm blanking on what happened after that.
I think we
there
just
was
sort of
like a dis
stopped there.
there
I don't
was there
remember.
was a discussion about, and this partly I think was before the fight, about like turning around to go back and get Ornifex's vehicle
Oh yeah.
because we apparently forgot it and left it behind.
Yeah. Was it when we turned back that we
Yeah, I think that was what happened.
yeah, we like then ran into the pyroclastic dragon.
Right.
hmm
And I don't remember us picking up that vehicle though. So I don't think we got back to it.
Ornifex is
No, we
kind of okay
definitely
with it though,
we
because
definitely picked it up. We got
Did we?
back there. We did get back there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's when we
Okay.
dealt with the fucking dragon. We dealt with the
Hmm.
dragon, picked it up, fucking dipped. That's what we did.
um, yeah,
I
and
think
then
somebody's in there. I think maybe Ornfax is in there. I thought that part, but that is a little fuzzier.
um, well, let's check the map. Let's see if he's on the map. Uh,
And we know because it's an extra planar location, like if we really need to, we could just throw it. It's like a pretty good bomb, I think.
yeah, so Ornifex is still on the Warforged Colossus. You guys, I think you just had the Warforged Colossus lift the vehicle into a storage hangar. Um,
Yeah. Got this two card he's got a two there's a two car garage in the
The caboose.
the aft
yeah.
section.
Yeah.
Um, And then there was also dealing with the curse of the nightmare that Crozen had placed on everybody except for Lux, or not Lux, uh,
Blade.
Takash. I was wanting to say Ewan. Takash and Blade because they don't sleep. Um, but I think Takash was able to use uh, cure or remove curse in order to address that issue.
Right. And then I was doing it.
Yeah. And then as you guys were heading in the direction of the cathedral, you encountered what seemed to be a cloud, but turned out to be a swarm of some sort. And uh, the swarm kind was overwhelming some of the systems. It was difficult to like target with the normal weapons because of the nature of the swarm. Uh, and apparently, some of the swarm managed to find some kind of crack in the armor of the Warforged classes and started crawling in. Uh, the branded one located the source of where the swarm was coming in. I believe Blade, through controlling the Warforged classes, began activating the self-repair mechanisms to make sure that that hole gets patched. But in the meantime, you have this swarm of fiendish insect creatures coming in, and that's where we ended last time. So, as these things come in, it starts off as a low hum, but as more and more pile in, the hum becomes a cacophony that ends up resonating throughout the entirety of the Warforged Colossus. It is so loud, it's absolutely deafening, even for those that aren't directly in the room with the branded one. Um, and so it is impossible to hear. Everybody within the Warforged Colossus has the deafened condition. Um, and with that, let's go ahead and roll initiative.
All right.
Those within 10 feet of me get +4.
Uh,
That's not me.
that is me. So yeah, I get 16.2.
Been a minute since I played this character. I remember remind myself what the fuck he can do.
All right. All right. So everybody can go before the swarm. So Melodia, you're up. Branded one on deck. Lux in the hole.
Um, I was gonna go to the. I forgot how to get to the actual the weapon screen of this, but like, wasn't there like an Inferno cannon or something?
There's an Eldritch Salvo and an Incinerating Beam.
Okay. Um, yeah, I'll go to the incinerating beam and sit in that seat. Or is it actually a seat, or is it just like a old Nintendo joystick?
Not quite. It's actually more like one of those World War II gunner
Oh, okay.
stations
Yeah, like
where
a
you're actually,
B-52 Super Fortress type thing,
yeah,
Millennium Falcon type thing.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go in that. And I do I see them, or I'm assuming.
I mean, you see the swarm cloud for sure. Uh,
Okay.
that's out the swarm that's still outside of the Warforged Colossus. I forgot to get my second screen up. I need to get it.
Are they subject to that's this one. Are they subject to towering terror?
They are not. They are immune to the frightened condition.
Okay. Darn.
So how early can I begin screaming for help?
You can scream for help all you want. Everyone's deaf though.
True.
Uh,
Where do I see the stats for this thing again? I forgot where it was located.
there should be a tab under player characters, and then under vehicles.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Because there is also a different vehicles folder that just has like rules.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just shoot into the vaguely centered niche-ness of the swarm.
Okay.
Um, do I just roll to hits, or how should I do this? Um,
Um, just
it's a line attack, yeah. It's,
yeah.
yeah, dexterity 26. There you go.
Uh, so it looks like you take out a whole swath of the swarm, but it's only a fraction of the entirety of the swarm.
Okay. Well, that is my turn. So,
I'm share screen. Share this. Um, all right. So that was Melodia. So Branded one. You're up. Lux on deck. Blade in the hole.
Technically, Blade is 16.2, but I'd be 16.5 if I added my Dex modifier in. What is this gray line around these things?
Oh, okay. So this is a large or a huge swarm. So these are not individuals. So the gray line is kind of the border of the swarm.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because my initial panic reaction is to separate myself from the swarm. So what I would do is I am going to cast Wall of Stone.
Okay.
And
Actually, I forgot to do this on Kurt's turn, but I'm gonna post this in there. So
Well,
so it's two DC 19 Constitution saves to cast a spell.
um well no just one DC 19 Constitution save to cast a spell, but also one to determine if you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
All right. So the first one,
Like that could just be put into one roll.
I have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. And then I'm going to try and cast a spell. I hope I don't fail by five or more, certainly.
oh no.
Uh, so it doesn't say that my movement is halved.
No.
So I'm going to,
And they're just loud as shit.
So you lose the spell slot. So it's just like a normal fail.
right. So one more. So that's my turn.
All right. Lux, you're up. Blade on deck to caution the hole.
So I make a con save. Okay. So do I know that they're inside the Warforged Colossus?
You do, because that was something that um, Blade was able to like in his klaxon that he controlled
Right.
was able to alert everybody that it's there. I think he also alerted everybody to where the swarm is.
Yeah, the swarm.
Yeah, where was it?
Yeah, that's my bad. I completely forgot about that. I just assumed I didn't know they already breached it.
I mean, it's still good to be like taking out that swarm because who knows what's going to be doing on the exterior.
True. But yeah, so where for Melodia remembers, I do not. Where where is
The room opposite of where Melodia was being held.
okay, so I think I'm in like the shoulder head area. What floor do I need to go to? Like up or down? I don't know.
Uh, well, if wait,
I'm up by
or
Takash and Blade.
you were here if
Oh.
you went to go and shoot the
Oh, okay.
but it's Lux's turn now.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I just didn't know where I am going next round.
Okay.
Uh, so I'm gonna try to make my way to the Brandon one if I know where he is.
Yeah, I'd say you do. You know the general area.
Okay. Um,
So it's 10 feet of movement to get between floors, but you're right under the hatch, so
okay. So where would that put me?
right here.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Ah, thank you. So was that 30 feet or 40?
That was only 10 feet.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you see branded one. You hear the noise, and you do. I mean, it is hard to pinpoint the direction of the noise because of the way it's resonating throughout the structure, but you are pretty sure that it's coming from the direction of the branded one. You also do notice that the branded one seems to be booking it.
Okay. All right. No, I don't want to draw. What are you doing? I don't want to do this. So I move 10 feet. Well, I'm assuming those doors are open.
The branded one had an object interaction, so if he wanted, he could have closed one of them.
I would have closed the inner one.
Okay, I guess my question is, do I see this? Can I see the swarm from here? Or no, is it's closed off?
No, the door's
Yeah,
closed.
Okay, okay, gotcha. All right. I can move to about right. I'll move to right there, assuming the swarm is probably going to come through, and I'll attack them if they do.
Okay. Do you have an action left? Do you want to ready an action?
I'm just going to attack if I see them come through within 15 feet.
Okay. Blade, you're up. Takashi on deck. Monsters in the hall.
Um, so Blade's standing on the pedestal, um, tuning in to the console. What are the surroundings look like? Like
Wait, hold on. You're in the wrong spot. You're supposed to be in the head, I believe. Or wait, was it the head? Okay.
wherever the the control center is.
That was in the head.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So Blade is yeah, so can you describe again where like the surroundings?
Yeah. So outside is the typical ash-covered desert of Fernia, but you see this massive cloud of swarming fiendish insects, very much like locusts, but they all seem to be moving in an incredibly coordinated fashion, almost as if they they seem to be like coalescing around a single point.
Okay. Uh so what he's gonna do is he's going to do the Eldritch Salvo. Um and choose that center point.
Okay.
So
So,
yeah, just like imagine there's just all these kind of uh black and purple beams that just like kind of emanate like shoot from it like a 80s style 80s style Gundam robot fight.
Ross,
Yeah.
all right. So you seem like it is you see like many dozens of these fiendish insects falling from the impacts, but it doesn't seem to have too much effect on the whole of it. And it seems strange, but it seems like these fiendish insects are almost forming like a column or like some kind of bar.
Okay. Um, does that look familiar? Like, does Blade have a sense of like what in their programming they could be trying to emulate? Like, is this sort of behavior familiar with non-hellish bees?
No, I mean it's these things are just too numerous, but also too coordinated. I mean, you can't tell if they're actually communicating to some degree or if they might have some kind of psychic link between them. Um, but it it almost looks like it's just like this like column like in front, like directly in front of the chest and head of the Warforged Colossus.
Hmm. Okay.
And they seem to be kind of circling almost like in a vortex in front of the Warforged Colossus.
Sort of like
So
Ender's Game.
Yeah, actually.
So what Blade's going to do is for his bonus action, he's going to take advantage of his limited flight, or the Colossus' limited flight, and continue on, basically just trying to full speed ahead. Um, Going to see if he can find a lava bath.
So full speed ahead, like he's gonna. So Blade is gonna cause the Warforged Colossus to slam into this column of infernal insects.
No, like the direction we were going, like where we want to go, like you're just gonna just keep going that way. Um,
So these things are in front of the Warforged Colossus, and that's the direction that
well, he's gonna
he has
go
to
around. He would go around them.
go. Okay. So you attempt to go around them, as you do, it draws an attack of opportunity from these things. And that's when you see that at that moment, this swarm coalesces into what looks like a giant fist and slams into the head of the Warforged Colossus, causing it to slam in Star Trek style while you're in the air, controlling the Warforged Colossus.
Ugh.
I've seen bees behave this way in Tom and Jerry cartoons when they chase Tom.
I gotta make some saves, I think. Um, oh wait, no, would I make the con save from the Warforged using the Warforged Colossus stat block or Blades?
No, this would be from your stat block.
Well, they both.
But you only need to
I
make
mean, one.
one. I mean,
Yeah.
and it doesn't really have much of a difference from because it's just that you have a disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks now
Yeah.
for the until the start of your next turn.
Yeah. So that's I guess he gets knocked. Does the Colossus is it damaged?
Yeah, you can tell that it's caused, some minor damage, nothing that wouldn't be pretty easily fixed by the repair system.
Okay.
Nothing quantifiable in terms of hit points or anything like that.
Okay. Uh oh yeah, there are 5 attacks with the Colossus. He gets 2 Eldritch Turrets, 2 slams, and 1 stomp. But Eldritch Salvo is just its own thing. So maybe not.
So that would have been the action then.
Yeah. All right, I think that's it then. That's Blade's turn.
All right. Takash, you're up. Monsters on deck. Melody in the hole.
So the creatures have made it inside. Um, can I? Do I know where they're coming in from?
Yeah.
uh,
Oh
can
shit, we
I?
forgot about Trebek. Let's get him on initiative.
It's not in this room, right? So it's in another spot. Can I get there relatively easily?
So it's gonna cause you you're gonna need 15 feet of movement to get here, and then another 10 feet of movement to get here. So that's 25 movement. Um, you see Lux and the branded one outside of this door, and Lux seems poised to attack.
Okay. Can I see some effect here.
Well, you don't actually see it because they closed the door, but it is
Uh,
up now. So
okay. Then I will. So I have basically 5 more feet, right? So step here, and then let's see here. What were Constitution saves or some shit?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
at the start of your turn.
Uh, it, okay. Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, so you do not have disadvantage for this turn.
In fact, I have super advantage, right? Not that I could do anything. This is as far as I can move.
Roll the con save again.
The DC's fucking 19, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
So close. Okay. Um, Well, all right. So I wanted, I guess, if they expect to see more shit happening, then I'm gonna ready an action to cast a spell for whenever I see some bullshit either in this door or any other direction that I might happen to be able to see. Which there's no light over here, so probably not over here.
Okay.
Um, yeah, and I'm going to be readying to cast Moonbeam.
Okay. All right. Now it's their turn.
Actually, it's Trebek's turn.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Back. Oh.
So failed his con save. Took him 25 feet to get to the hatch. What's the rule for moving between levels?
10 feet.
So he's 5 feet of movement left. He'll dash. I don't know where he goes to from there, but so he dashes. He basically gets to the next room, which I think is like an intervening floor,
Oh yeah. Let me.
and then right, and then he has to use another 10. So he basically gets into this room with 15 feet left. Uh, but he can't attack this round because he had to dash to get here. So he'll probably stay there and pull out the what was it? Rifle of the Damned.
Okay. And then they start moving. All right. So Lux, you can get your attack off.
Well, the door's still closed.
All right. They come in through underneath the door.
I see.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
tell me they're air ducts like aliens. How can they be in the room, man?
Okay.
My spell will go off too, right? Right
Yes.
after that.
But you need to make a Constitution save to try and cast it.
18. Let's see. 18 bludgeoning damage. No, no, 9 bludgeoning damage. Okay.
Okay.
Second attack. Oh, wait a second. I gotta
Oh
roll
yeah.
the damage.
Roll that con
Uh,
save.
what? I
Oh,
don't.
wait a minute, you
I
already
already
rolled
rolled
the
it.
con save.
Yeah.
Okay. You're right.
So 9 bludgeoning, 14 necrotic.
Okay. So
Second attack.
it's a miss, perhaps critically.
Uh, no.
Not a critical miss.
All right. Last attack. 19, 13 bludgeoning damage and 11 necrotic.
Okay. So as you begin striking the swarm again and again, you discern that your attacks are not having the effect that you would have expected. Um,
Oh, that kind of covers it. Okay.
so 20, so 25, 30. So now it's in Lux's space. And
I think you should have called that whiplash defenses.
20.
I made my save
Okay.
against casting the spell.
Uh, okay. Go ahead and roll it again.
be shitting me.
Okay.
Come
You
on.
get your spell off.
All right. And then yeah, it's gonna be Moonbeam. They're gonna be hitting it, coming in like that.
All right. Do you want to put your moonbeam up?
Um, so yeah, I would probably put it there. Let me see.
All right. So you'd put it here. What's the radius?
5 feet. No, that doesn't seem right. 5 foot radius. Yeah. So I guess I would have to. Oh, it's snap to the center. Let's do corner.
Okay. And then 12 radiant, you
Yeah.
said?
Is there
They,
somebody?
they
Is there someone standing here?
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
and then like where's so all right. So yeah, it takes the damage. All right, there's already one there. So
These things happen to be shape changers. They have a disadvantage.
they are not. Uh, so they move, and then Lux and
Are they moving through the beam?
they did, and they took their
Okay.
damage.
No. Okay.
Even though this is multiple icons, it's one creature.
Understood.
So branded one and Lux. It's a 15 hit either of you.
No.
Okay. Uh they had oh yeah, okay, so um actually they have advantage on they also have magic resistance. But it didn't matter because they still got hit. All right, that's their turn. So Melodia, you're up. Branded one on deck, Lux in the hole. Give me a con save.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm going to do to these damn things. Uh, nice. Uh, Separate one for Pantone as well, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Nice. Sweet.
I mean, you could still continue manning the weapon.
Well, it had a recharge of 5 to 6
Oh, that's true.
rounds.
Do you
Yeah,
want
so
to do you want to hit see if it recharged?
I I mean, what isn't it 5 to 6 rounds?
No,
No,
it's
you roll a
roll.
d6.
Okay. Yeah. Man.
Yeah.
All right. So the chamber's spent for now.
Yep. Uh, Down into the breach, I guess. Is Trebek on the ladder, essentially?
We would have moved off the ladder.
Oh, yeah, I mean, is that
You can
is,
move through an ally's space.
oh, no, that's fine. I just didn't know if that's where the porthole was in so many words. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And that was 10 feet, you said, to get down?
Yeah.
Okay. Seeing this, Pantone is going to gallop over. That's what, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I mean, sorry, did not mean to hit that. I'm going to cast let me see this. On touch, I'm going to go up to Kosh and cast Dragon's Breath on him.
Oh, you need to give me a con save first.
I did. I got
You
that
need another one.
20s. Oh, I need another one? Ugh.
Yeah, in order to cast a spell.
Ugh.
Uh, and even with the +4 from Takash, that's a loss, and it's more than 5. So you also lose a spell slot.
Okay. One of my two. Great. All right, that's my turn.
Branded one. You're up. Locks on deck. Trebek in the hole.
All right. Uh, so I am going to let me select him. I'm going to suffer the attack of opportunity to move there.
So it
I guess
doesn't
if
make an attack of opportunity.
well, that's good. Even better. I hope that this doesn't mean it does something worse. You are now impregnated with its eggs. And then
Oh
I
no,
am going to, I'll make my first saving throw.
they've done their job.
So, and then I am going to try to cast Spirit Guardians. Well, I didn't lose the spells points this time, making
Now
this
you get
a
plus four.
multi,
Plus
right?
four.
Oh, that's true.
You're
That
within
means I
10 feet
made
of
it.
me.
That means I made it twice.
Yeah,
Wait,
indeed.
you did an intelligence save.
Oh, my mistake. That's even more impressive then.
Yeah, he's got better. Fucking, he rolled well.
Let's see. I want to see
It
if
just
I
would have been
fail.
over 20.
I want to press my luck and see if I fail. If I crit fail the save. I did not crit fail the save.
Anything else you want to do?
Nope.
All right. Lux, you're up. Trebek on deck. Blade in the hole.
I'm assuming that the extra necrotic damage counts with my unarmed strikes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, also con save.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
Can't forget it.
So let's see. Hmm. I will attempt to attack them. That would be a 14,
Miss.
11, 21,
That's a hit.
and 5 necrotic damage. And I will attempt to move away from them.
Okay.
Come on. I'll move right there.
All right. Trebek is up, late on deck to caution the hall.
Trebek is going to move up to there, and then he's going to use the 15-foot cone thing on the rifle of the damned.
Okay. They succeed. They have advantage.
Right.
So,
So they take 5.
all right. Anything else he's doing?
Nope.
Blade.
Blade is going to turn to this swarm and hit it. Well, first he's going to make his con save. Yeah. Does that just count as does that count as the second roll too?
No.
Yeah. Well, I tried. Um, makes his con save in spades. And he turns there were I used 2 recharge abilities, so let me see if they recharged. This is for this is for the
Limited flight or for the salvo?
this is for limited flight.
Okay.
Nope. And this is for the salvo. Nope. So he turns to this uh fist of bees, and he's going to make his multi attack. So he's going to do he's this 2 slams.
Okay. Both of those strike into the mass, cause it as you hit it, you find that the this giant flying arm is surprisingly solid now. So you're just batting around this flying arm.
Yeah, that's all the better to hit it with. And then he's going to do the 2 turrets. So like he slams into it and then like kind of backs away a little bit and just lets out a barrage.
Nice. So the arm is significantly punctured by the Eldritch turrets, but the swarm starts filling in those holes.
Um, how is it too tall to stomp?
Yeah.
Um, okay.
You should just stomp in frustration.
No, 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 no.
I guess he's going to yeah, I guess that's his action. For his bonus action, he will do nothing, I suppose. I don't think there's anything that makes sense to do as bonus action.
Okay,
So that's his turn.
Takash.
So I'm starting with a con.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Of course, once I finally get a chance to attack. Um, so yeah, that moonbeam's just gonna keep going. I'll just leave it lingering for as long as I can, as I just try and hit these things.
Okay.
Um,
To hit.
oh, sweet. Making sure that's right. Yeah, that's right. I assume these are actually some kind of fiend.
Oh, sorry. I accidentally removed your moonbeam.
I see my moonbeam.
So do I.
Oh. Oh, okay. Maybe just on my screen. All right.
Um, Second attack.
Okay. That's a hit.
Sweet. Um,
All
yeah,
right.
I think that's it for me.
So this segment dies.
Alrighty.
And then anything else you're doing?
No, yeah, no, that's it.
Okay. And then the moonbeam, when does that go off?
Oh, mighty fine question. Let's confirm. Let's show it to everybody. A creature enters it for the first time or starts its turn.
Okay.
And it's a con save DC 16. Uh, let's go
Fail.
ahead.
Okay. So now this one is gonna move here. This one is gonna move here. This one is gonna move here. That one is gonna move here, 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 and here. So now the swarm is surrounding pretty much all of you. Uh, and then it begins biting at each of you. So I assume a 28 hits everybody.
Yep.
Is there
Yes.
anybody that it beats by five?
Um,
Fucking everybody?
yeah, everyone, or at least me and Pantone.
Yeah.
I have a 21
When
AC.
the swarm entered my space, I would have attacked it with my reaction
Okay.
Yeah, fuck them swarms up.
with a miss, and then yeah, Miss.
Is this is this is this is this affecting Blade?
No,
Sorry.
Blade is not physically present for the swarm.
Yeah.
This swarm. You're fighting the other one.
Yeah. The swarm.
Um, so yeah, everybody takes 25 piercing damage, and if 28 beats your AC by 5 or more, you're also restrained. Um, and then and the swarm outside Blade, it floats or not floats, but it flies up uh to uh, to meet your face. And what it does is it reforms, it kind of splits into, its individual segment and it reforms, kind of mirroring the appearance of the Warforged Colossus's head, which is now floating out in front of you. And then it you see the swarm just fly at you, and that now the entire head of the Warforged Colossus is enveloped by the swarm, and you can hear and feel them through the sensors as they are trying to eat their way through the hull.
Can I can he throw up his spectral sunglasses to uh deflect them from the core parts?
So you are you keep them from dealing significant damage to the hull where they're at, but it doesn't completely protect, because it just deflects a portion of the damage.
Yeah. Okay.
But as far as you can tell based on your sensors, they're just completely covering the head, nothing else.
Yeah. Okay. Shit.
I don't know why Swarm's initiative keeps going up by 5.
It's the swarm effect.
Melodia, you're up. Branded one on deck. Lux in the hole.
Um, I think I have this right for 5 feet around Pantone. I believe there's six of them, correct? There's one underneath Trebek.
It just counts as one creature for the purposes of Pantone's. Uh,
I thought it was per. Oh, okay. I'll gladly treat it as one. I thought it was 1d4 plus the number of within 5 feet.
yeah, that would have been like hundreds.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to ask because I didn't know if this was a swarm or a single like entity, but just one.
Yeah, just counts
Okay.
as one.
Okay. All right. And then while I'm rolling this, my next question, what I was looking under the conditions, what means do I have to get out of restrained? Is there?
Um, you can make you can take an action to make a strength or athletics check.
Okay.
DC would be 18.
Okay. And is that subject to the Constitution thing, the deafening?
It is, if
It is.
which
Okay.
you need to
Yeah,
roll for
I'll do that first. Yeah. Ugh.
that. Roll it again to confirm. It
Where
is a
is?
confirmed fail.
Yeah, that's not good. I'm going to use one of my action points on that.
Okay.
Uh,
No,
Jesus Christ.
no.
Be glad it wasn't two crit fails back to back.
Yeah.
Mike has killed people for less.
So let me confirm this, right?
Wasn't there that
Uh,
their perception check that somebody crit failed and they got like some kind of creature in their eye?
Uh,
yeah, I mean,
s-
I don't think I assume the normal rule is that when you use an action point to try to, were you
Yeah.
correcting the crit fail or the original?
I mean, I was
uh,
assuming I was redoing the roll, correct?
Right. So you get
Yeah,
to
okay.
re-roll the you get to re-roll
Confirm.
because that's the initial roll. That's as
Okay.
if you made the
Yeah.
initial
Yeah.
roll. So you get to
Jesus. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go with it. Okay. That's a
uh
stupendous
This
rolling
is
right there.
this is almost a tempting opportunity for body horror.
I know.
Right.
um
A
all
double
right.
confirmed crit fail?
But, like
That breaks all laws.
I remember when Tony's character lost an arm.
um
That's what you remember?
Yes.
And really
One,
quick,
two, three, four.
this is for
How
Pantone. This
many
is not
deaths?
me. Just okay. So he failed, but not crit failed.
so
Hmm.
here's what happens. First of all,
It's too excited.
you're gonna take the bite attack damage um as thunder damage.
Okay.
So
That's a lot of damage.
it just the 26.
Okay.
Um and you're gonna make another Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
Jesus. And what is this for?
You'll see.
Oh God.
To see if you're paralyzed below the neck.
Okay.
I'm good with that. I'm good with that roll.
You failed.
Mhm.
Are you sure you're good with that roll?
So
Doesn't he get a bonus from Takash? No?
I don't know where
I don't.
Takash is. He's
too far
covered
I'm
up.
away.
over. I'm over
Oh,
here.
okay. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I can't tell where anybody else is. I could tell there's somebody here because I could see a red dot.
That's
Gotcha. Okay.
Pantone. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
over.
And then Trebek is not in this form,
I don't
apparently.
know. I always forget how to
Or maybe
ping.
he is. Okay. But I
Yeah,
can
I'm there.
control him. I can control him so he's on top of the tokens.
Um so so you are now permanently deaf.
A fucking it ate into your ears.
Uh Now that can be repaired, but like with magic and things like that. Unfortunately, because the cacophony is not just like based on hearing, but also how it makes you feel in your chest and everything, you're still subject to the normal effects of the revolting cacophony.
It's
That seems unnecessary.
yeah, that seems really unnecessary. But that I'm deafened, but I'm still
Still deafened.
fine. Yeah, still I'm more deafened. Yeah,
That's whiplash deafened to you, buddy.
tinnitus deafened. Yeah.
Um, so what were you
Okay. Yeah.
doing? It's your turn,
I was trying
actually.
to escape. That's all I was trying to move. That's all I
Or
was
you
trying to
were
do.
once again mauled. Is his face going to be like all puffy and shit from being?
It's like a super allergic reaction.
Yeah, to sound.
Quick, somebody get an EpiPen. Oh wait. So if you want to try to break free from the restrained condition, you can. It's
Yeah, yeah.
advantage.
I'm debating. Yeah, I mean, you can't take more of my hearing away.
You have other senses.
There we go.
But what are the constitutions for? Wait, you can't hear you.
Sorry. Yeah, you said athletics or dexterity. I hit Constitution instead. That sucks. Um, I'm sorry, you said athletics or
Strength or
Athletics.
athletics?
strength or athletics?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go athletics.
If it weren't a disadvantage, you would have succeeded.
Okay, and then Pantone is going to do a strength to try to get free.
No.
Okay, that is it.
Branded one.
So I'm already restrained, so I'm already at disadvantage. But I guess I should check to see if I'm at disadvantage on all my skill checks too. So of course, when it matters least. So now I'm going to try to cast a spell again, Spirit Guardians, and fail. But I don't.
Hey, you keep the
I
spell
cursed it
slot.
last time. Yeah, I think I keep the spell slot.
You succeed
Oh, even better.
because you're next to Takash.
Oh yeah, yeah, I'm right here.
Nice.
So at the start of their turn, they get hit with Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
That's my turn because I can't move.
Is there two spirit guardians up?
No, that was
No.
supposed to be me showing. It's also the
Oh,
wrong distance, but
wait, you're showing your what?
my aura. Let's see if I can like turn it down.
Isn't your aura only 10 feet?
Yeah, it's supposed to be. Yeah, I gotta update it here. There we go.
Okay.
Trying to like also keep it like under the radar. It's not so wild.
Okay. Lux.
All right. Okay. Uh,
Pretty sure Lux
all
is
right.
in that too, right?
Three. Let's see. Three attacks at disadvantage.
That's a
Okay.
hit.
At disadvantage?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Oh shit. Yeah. Looked at the wrong number. 2d8.
You don't have disadvantage though, right? Aren't you? Oh,
Yeah,
there
I
you
do.
are. I
Yeah,
didn't
I
know
do
where
because
you
I'm
were.
restrained. Uh,
Oh yeah.
so well, 27 total. So it takes half.
Okay.
And I don't know if you can stun a swarm, but I'm sure it's all going to try. Stunning strike. Maybe I can stun half of it or a quarter or something.
The swarm is immune to stun.
Okay. Well, it's my surprise look. Another
That
hit.
hits.
18 total. Last attack. Yuck. That's a miss.
That is a mess. But still, you managed to destroy a portion of the swarm.
Okay. And I can't move. So, stuck here.
All right. Anything else you're doing?
Nope.
All right. Trebek is up, blade on deck, Takash in the hole.
Trebek is going to drop the Rifle of the Damned and attack instead with Pestilence. Nope.
Trebek needs to make his con save.
Doesn't matter. I was already assuming he was at disadvantage.
Anything else he's doing?
Nope.
All right. Blade, you're up. Takashi on deck. Form in the hole.
Okay. What he's gonna do is he's going to make his con save. Nope. And I forgot to make last turn the recharge, recharges. So I'm gonna do that.
You did it last round. You haven't done this round though.
Yeah, I guess I'll do it for this round. Yeah, neither things recharge. Oh, we also have the incinerating beam that Melodia used.
Yeah, go ahead
Oh
and
yeah.
see if that one recharges.
No. Um,
You can actually make two more rolls for the incinerating beam.
hey, that
Incinerating beam goes off.
so that one's back. Um, what he's gonna do is hmm, he's gonna move in he's gonna move in since they're on his face and no longer this fist, he's gonna move in the direction that they were originally traveling. So he will be moving, you know, at speed. Um, he's gonna attempt to like while doing that, like just try to wipe the things off of his face.
So you are blind right now, um, because they're covering your head. So you can, if you move at full speed, you have a risk of maybe getting tripped up on the terrain.
Okay.
So if you want to do that, I would need either a dexterity or acrobatics check.
These are things I can do.
But
So
can the Warforged Colossus do them?
how about an athletics check?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're able to. You stumbled. There's a few dips that you hadn't expected, but you're able to recover from them.
Okay. And he's going to be wiping away these bees. Uh, I'm not sure if that's a check or an attack. Um, it's not really like a slam aimed at his head, but
Um, I'd give you an action to try and shake them off, or if you have something more creative that you're thinking, you can use an action point to do something a little bit more
yeah.
interesting with some of the Warforged Colossus's abilities.
Well, out of the abilities he has, like what I really would like to do, and maybe there's an action point for this, is like to similar to when we got into the Warforged and it was like going on the fritz and it had all these electrical currents that were arcing through that were very dangerous. It'd like to, there is all that current that is currently going through the Colossus. Uh, he'd, maybe seeing if there's a way to open that up so that it, uh, that sort of energy will like sparkle, like kind of spark around the head, effectively creating like a bug zapper of sorts.
I can see you using the spectral shield to kind of achieve that kind of effect. So if you want to use an action point for that, you can give me a makes sense. An intelligence check on your part from Blade to see if you can manipulate the.
Nope, that's
You
bad,
mean you
but
mean to
it's
tell me the
okay.
people who made this thing didn't come up with countermeasures for bugs?
No, House Cannon did not think bugs would be a problem.
Would be the first thing I thought of.
All right, so with the 16, you're able to get it off, and that does cause a number of them to die, and the rest of them fly off of the head, and they're kind of swarming now around the Warforged Colossus.
Okay. All right. I think that is his turn.
Okay, Takash.
All right, I guess I got to make some con save first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I had disadvantage on shit anyways, so um this might be a good time to use that. Um I think I would have my sword cast haste on me.
Okay, so since the sword doesn't have a con save, we'll say that you use your con save for that.
Uh would I?
Well, because it's not it's actually casting the spell and holding the concentration.
Yeah.
So in the cacophony, it's still, well, I suppose the sword
Yeah,
wouldn't
what's a
be.
sword care about sound?
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. I'll allow it.
Um and that way I can just I can only do so much anyways, so I'll just take a little step here. Um
You're restrained.
oh that's right, I can't step, that's right. I'll just fucking swing at the shit that's around me, I guess.
Okay.
um
It's a
I don't think
miss.
if I don't think 15 hits, yeah. That's unfortunate. Uh, yeah.
You're gonna action point that.
Um, I probably
Landed one pretty close to you.
yeah, I think I will action point it. I don't need whatever, I miss. And then the hasted one. Uh, come on, goddammit.
That's a hit.
Oh, delightful. Um, yeah, that's really. I don't think I let me check my bonus actions right quick, but um, they were hitting us, huh? Um, Yeah, and you know what? Just in case, I will attempt to cast Shield of Faith on myself. Um, Constitution say. Oh wait, do I? No, that's try. I can't. There's no way I could. I assume I had a bonus action to use the sword to cast haste on me, so I'm good.
Okay.
So first they have to make
No.
a wisdom save. They made it, so they take half damage. 8 radiant damage.
8 radiant.
Yep.
All right, that is enough to kill one of them. One of the sections. Okay. So, let's see. There's one on branded one. There's none on Pantone, so this guy's going to move on Pantone. One on Trebek. Now there's one on Lux. All right, so everybody has this attack on them.
Miss-
Uh,
They have advantage.
yes, they have advantage because you're restrained.
And I'm going to cast shield on myself, and they miss me.
Okay. Um, and for everybody else, if 27 is more that is five more than your AC, you're also restrained this round. And that's a turn. Oh, and the ones outside, Blade,
Yes.
they form a now it looks like a leg and kick the Warforged right in the chest.
Does he just shrug? Does it just shrug it off?
Um, Actually, the swarm has reduced its size enough that it doesn't really hit the same as it did before.
Okay.
So it was like this floating leg Leonidas slam into your chest, and rather than being thrown into the hole, you're just kind of like, "What, bro?"
It's good to take more than that.
All right, Melodia.
Okay, this is for Pantone's Rampage. Okay, and then I am going to try to break free again.
Con
Oh,
save.
Consti, yeah, thank you. Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
Uh, I guess let's see what this happens before I use my last, or I have two, but yeah, I'm gonna use my action point.
All right, it's a fail. It's not
Yeah,
a
not a one.
yeah.
Okay, and then for Pantone, okay. Ch okay, I have in the history of playing this, I have I'm going to try to take out my short sword and stab at something, and I don't know how to do that. since I've only ever used a bow. So, to take that out, I'm assuming that's a interact action or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's part of the you can basically withdraw one action, one weapon as part of your attack action.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
Okay. I
Usually
do.
it's stow or draw a weapon.
Okay. I don't have any of that mapped to anything because I never figured I was going to be doing this. So, um, that's just a dex to hit, or a D20 plus dex, right?
Plus your proficiency.
Okay.
I mean, just use your longbow. Uh,
Okay.
well, you have a magic longbow, right?
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna keep on struggling to get free because I'd much rather do that.
You can still use the longbow to, and you
Yeah,
know,
yeah. Let's just see like even if it's worth looking into. Oh, actually, no. I think I do have it mapped to this. Yeah.
okay, yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
that's a hit.
Okay. Sweet. So that is my action, and then Pantone. Let's
No,
see.
you get another
Oh,
attack.
another one. Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's also a hit.
Look at that. And then okay. Pantone is just going to bite the one on him, and he is currently fire. Ooh, nice.
Uh,
Oh no, that's not correct. Never mind. Yeah, I forgot
he's
disadvantage.
restrained, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's not.
So
Ignore
it's
that.
still a hit. It's still
Yeah,
21.
yeah, yeah. I got excited.
So okay. Anything else?
Nope, that is it.
Branded one.
Uh, I don't thrive in these close quarter combats. I mean, I guess I'm at disadvantage anyway, but I'll roll my con save and then use my always disadvantaged melee ranged attack. So I made my con save. And then I will
Wait, I
with
don't see the con
disadvantage.
save.
Oh, damn it. I was talking to myself. I was trying to make a spell work. There we go. I failed my con save.
No, you actually succeed.
You're next to me.
Not only that, but as you've been taking chunks out of this swarm, the save has decreased. So even without Takash, you succeed.
So, okay. So with disadvantage anyway, because this is a ranged attack. Uh-oh. Even if it wasn't a disadvantage. Uh-oh.
I bet you didn't realize this was the final fight.
All right, I will use one of my action points. Still a miss.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
All right, Lux.
So restrained, but it doesn't mean I can't grab a weapon, right? Can't move. I just can't grab a, but can I grab
Right,
a weapon?
you can still attack and you can still do stuff. You just can't move.
Move. All right. I'm gonna take out Marar
Okay.
and I gotta make a con save first to see.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot to make my con save to see if I could even cast that spell, so I just did that.
Okay.
18.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. I'm still at disadvantage of everything. So I just feel good about myself. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna take my raw out and put it in my Vecna hand and attack these guys with a 7. That's a miss. And uh
Wait, I'm not seeing your attack rolls.
what? Oh shit. No, that's because I'm rolling damage. Wow, okay. That's fail.
Aurora does whiplash.
Uh
Yeah, that's
14 is
that's
probably
Vecna's
a
arm
miss.
just doing some work. What it's supposed to be doing.
14 I assume is a miss.
It is.
13 I assume is a miss.
Yes, it is.
Oh
This
man.
thing's a piece of shit. Use a Kai point and do 2 unarmed strikes.
That's a hit.
14 bludgeoning damage. And the second one is another 14. That's a miss.
Well, what about your?
I put it in the Vecna hand so it doesn't do that damage.
It's not all of your attacks that do the damage.
No, it says only in the hand.
Oh, okay. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Trebek, you're up. Blade on deck to caution the hole.
He will attack again with pestilence.
Oh, he's got to make his con save, but he still
Right.
hits.
He failed.
Um, Good thing the poison is so potent, even those that are immune take it
Yep.
because they are immune to poison otherwise. Um, all right. Is Trebek doing anything else?
Where, is there one in this square?
Yes.
And is there one under him? Yeah,
Yes.
there is. So he can't really run away. So he will stay where he is.
All right, Blade.
Blade is going to so these things are just now swarming around him.
No, they're in the form of a big lead.
That's right. Uh well, let me see if I get oh sweet. So that's the limited flight. All right, and that's the Eldritch Salvo. Uh so I'm going to for my action, he's gonna just charge hit the incinerating beam and just aim it at the leg.
Okay.
You know, basically, kind of just like imagine just kind of like you know, kind of aiming it upwards, like kind of like a
Doing that strafing beam.
the strafing thing, yeah. Um, right up the line of that leg.
So it cuts a clean burn right through that, separating the two halves of the leg. The leg then falls apart with swarm. Now is like a disorganized swarm. You see hundreds of the insects having been incinerated by the beam, falling as dust to the ground. Uh, and the swarm begins to try to escape and disperse.
Yeah, and he's gonna allow them to. He's gonna take that option um for the limit to activate limited flight and like just get out of there in the direction that we were heading. So trying to get like a jump speed on these things.
Okay.
And that'll be Blade's turn.
Takash.
The ones inside are still here.
Yes.
These motherfuckers. I'm just gonna keep at the attacking here.
Well, first make a con
Yeah, I
save.
get it. Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ. um, Still restrained fucking anyways, so hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so that hits.
I assume still parts of it are still around.
It would be even more amusing if Blade were taking out this huge infernal swarm and there were just 9 bees that made it in. And that's what we've been fighting.
Not the bees! Not the bees!
Hasted attack. The 17 hit?
It does. So wait.
Terrible damage.
So it's all right, so you managed to destroy another section of the swarm. This one was on you.
So, so I'm not restrained.
No, you're not.
Um, it, I guess he's still swarmed though, right?
Who?
Uh, Branded one.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like it. I don't know if I can just move through his and their space just to get through, or if I gotta walk around.
Uh, I mean, you can. I don't know why you'd want to.
I mean, sure. I just want to get to where everybody's within the aura. So
Okay.
that's it.
All right, the swarm. So, what's the damage and the DC?
DC 17 wisdom save. They confirmed.
And you die.
So, let's see. Um, hmm. They're only going to take a quarter of the damage with that.
All right, that's 4.
But that's still enough to kill another section of the swarm, this section that was on you. So now, so Trebek, Pantone, Lux, and Melodia, you, does a 21 hit you?
Yes.
Yep.
Trebek has a 13 AC.
Uh, so you take 14 piercing damage. If 21 beats anybody by 5, then they're restrained.
Trebek is restrained.
And that's their turn.
Trebek is probably starting to swell by now too, and he has bad memories. PTSD is creeping back in.
So Melodia,
Okay, so I am not restrained anymore then?
if your
I
AC is uh, if 21 does not beat your AC by 5, then you're not restrained.
okay. Uh I am going to disengage.
You
So,
don't need to disengage.
oh, okay.
They're not doing attacks of opportunity.
And I am going to drop my short sword and take out my bow and then shoot at the guy that was grappling or the section that was grappling me.
Okay. Make your con save.
Thank you.
Succeeded.
Hey, it's not a one.
Yeah.
This for Pantone.
Pantone succeeded. That's a miss.
Okay, second shot.
That's a hit. Don't you have a dragon bow?
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, Drakeborn's longbow.
Okay.
Oh shit, I was hitting. Yeah, I was sorry, I was clicking on the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was clicking on the longbow. My bad.
So let's do the Drake Warden's bow because I imagine
Yeah,
that's the one you took. So 20
yeah.
hits.
Okay. And these are fiends, right?
They are.
Okay. Finally get to apply Hunter's Mark on it as well. So
Oh
at
my
the end
God.
of combat.
Okay.
Pantone is going to roll his thing. He is rampaging and on
Archer.
cocaine fueled rampage. He is just going to bite the one that is right on that was grappling him.
Okay. It's a miss.
Yep, that's my turn.
Branded one. You're muted.
I'm going to move away, and then I will make my con save to see. So I'm still at disadvantage, but I can cast a spell. So I cast Blessed Flare again at disadvantage, this time for a different reason. At the one, well, I missed.
Wait. First of all, you're still near Takash. Secondly, the swarm has reduced, so a 15 would have saved anyways.
Okay, so
So it
then
is a potential crit. And that is a crit. Um,
Where's the critical hit table? I'm not finding it.
Here. So 26.
Knocked prone and disarmed.
Roll it again. So 90. Target takes damage and one adjacent enemy takes single max damage. So it's a single creature, but it's multiple creatures. So I'm just gonna say that's triple max damage.
So that's 72.
Nice.
Go ahead and describe how you destroy this swarm with your blessed flare.
So ordinarily it is just like a single jet, like a single ball that shoots out of a silver flame that lands and hits a target. But this time it's like a machine gun blast of little missiles that comes flying out, blowing the swarm apart, targeting each individual bee. Probably fueled by my frustration at not being able to make a con save for most of this fight.
All right, so that takes us out of rounds.
I use my reaction to absorb its soul before it departs.
Okay.
Thousands of tiny souls.
Damn right.
We are Legion.
Uh, so let's take a 5 minute break.
Okay.
All right. So you just destroyed the swarm.
So I assume all the sound goes away for everyone except for Melodia, who will be forever in tinnitus world.
Yeah. So Melodia, that's when you notice that even as the swarm is all dead around you, um, and you can notice that people start talking, you can't hear what they're saying.
Yeah, among several reasons that you see me basically in the corner where I am, like on my knees, blood just sort of not trickling out of my ears, almost like hemorrhaging. Because I am on death's door right now. Like one more hit and I would have been in vitality points. But and I see you guys talking, just I don't know, congratulating. I don't know exactly what we do immediately after battle. I don't know if it's just high fives and stuff like that. But
Fist bumps.
yeah, a lot of fist bumps and
Couple elbow bumps.
yeah. But yeah, I am just like on my knees, just like I cannot function. I'm not even paying attention, you guys. You just see like blood coming out of almost everything from me.
I mean, it wouldn't occur to me necessarily though that you're deaf, even though, even with the blood, uh, I'd certainly throw a cure your way. Are you like pantomiming that you're deaf, or just yelling it out?
I feel
I'm doing really bad. Like I'm attempting to learn sign language right now in the past 5 to 10 seconds. So
yeah, evolving to
uh
a higher being.
yes, exactly. Um
But yeah, I mean, I would cast after that fight in particular. I would cast Aura Vitality. But oops, why did it not do the thing?
Um,
Oh, let's do this. So I would, if you're
yeah,
on death's door, I would
I'm
start with
on,
you.
yeah, I'm down over 100. So
So you get back 10.
Um, I assume we could sort of determine that she has actually gone deaf, right? Or she's currently
Yeah,
can't hear.
yeah. I assume at some point someone tries talking to me, and I'm just like, I just
Yeah, I happen to have, just because I don't have a whole lot of use for my spell slots otherwise,
a
a
listening trumpet,
lesser a lesser restoration,
a lesser listening trumpet. That'd be great.
a condition. It could remove a condition like deafened, but I don't know if
Perfect.
it works for this whiplash deafened here. So I don't know if it's anything extra. So I'll just cast lesser restoration in an attempt to cure the deafened.
So who else is down? I just gave Melodia back 48.
I'm down a number of them.
Can you post a spell, Takash?
Yeah.
This says it cures deafened, among other things.
It seems to work. Seems to alleviate the deafened condition for Melodia.
So this
Thank you.
is for Takash.
The
They're
nine, the
gonna
nine
throw
too.
the yeah, the 9, 11, and 6. I'm gonna throw the last one to Trebek because he's down a lot.
Yeah, I'll restore myself further. Just do so.
I'm assuming a minute has passed.
It's how long it would take me to do this. That's true. I guess during that minute, uh, I probably would have suggested we move up to the head and see what's going on with Blade. We get up there, the head's gone.
You would
Just
hear
kidding.
over you would hear over the klaxon. Well, good news. I think we have shaken them off, hopefully without too much internal damage.
Melody is
I
still
would.
recovering, and they just hear.
Yeah, it's very like it's very like peanuts talking. Womp 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 womp.
After casting those spells, I would go back into the room where the swarms penetrated and try to figure out how much damage I can see.
Um, Give me an investigation check. So you're able to actually do a pretty thorough assessment. Um, a number of the cables directing power throughout the Warforged Colossus took some damage, and you can see where the hole is, where they entered. It's fairly small, but it's punched straight through outside to Fernia. Um, that's when you notice the power of the air conditioning unit because you don't even notice the heat from Fernia from the that little hole. Um, but you also notice that the DRDs are starting to seal it. So you don't assume that it is going to be around much longer. It might take a few hours of work, but as long as you don't encounter another swarm like this, you should be good since it's really only small insects could have passed through it.
or we'll meet something worse. Dragon and the insects.
How's Melodia looking now?
I'm at about half, but I'll survive.
All right.
I am continuing to set the course towards Flame Keep.
Forge on. How long do we think?
Well, we haven't made it very far. So probably the same as it did, as it has been. Which I don't remember. Blade would remember, but I, as a player, I don't remember if it's like 3 or 4 days.
Perhaps if we all go to the head and keep asking, are we there yet?
It could only make it go faster. That sounds like a great plan.
They will not make it go faster. I will pull this Warforged Colossus over.
Turn this Warforged Colossus around.
So you know that you have about 3.5, 4 days tops before the eclipse is supposed to set.
Okay.
Nick, give us
All
time to rest. Hopefully.
you rest. I will continue to pilot and let you sound the alarms if anything else happens.
When was the last time that we rested?
Are you asking me, or are you
Yeah,
asking
no,
here?
I'm asking you. My character would remember the last time everybody rested. All I know is I'm almost out of spell points.
Uh, it's probably getting close to the end of the day as it is.
So then, yeah, I would try to rest.
Yeah, same. Definitely. Um, I know. So where are we clear of that? I forgot. Are we clear of that curse?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody was cured of it. So as you rest, um, nothing happens.
Everything seems normal.
Um, until each of you do hear kind of like a resonation, almost like the sound of like one of those crystal bowls as it resonates. It's actually quite a comforting sound. Um, and it happens for all of you. Even Blade, you find yourself strangely drifting away from consciousness. And each of you sees a figure before you. You're all in the same room. It's a white room, uh, with blinding light all around you. And a figure emerges into the light.
You're going to say it had black curtains, but it didn't. No, no.
And this is who you see.
This is those people who are dreaming. and sleeping right now?
Also you,
What am I? How? Okay.
all
Just
of
go
you
with it, Nakash. It's cinematic.
are.
Yeah, cutscene.
Hello, heroes. I am Tira Moran, the original keeper of the Silver Flame.
Uh, I mean, I'm just instinctually considering where we're located. I would do like a divine sense.
Uh,
Luck stealthily slips her Vecna hand behind her back.
Just hide it.
um, so, Takash, as you do your divine sense, you find yourself nearly overwhelmed with the divinity of celestial light.
I like to imagine like there's a visible reaction just because of my armor and how it like keeps my hair like flowing.
Oh yeah, you
And
have the air conditioned armor.
yeah, and so any significantly like, you know, like a significant moment like this, it like blows it back. Oh my God. You
Okay, Fabio.
know. About as smart, yeah.
And so she just takes a moment uh, and awaits to see if you have any response immediately to her announcing herself in this way.
uh, well, obviously, there's a the obvious first question, I suppose. Why now?
That is a good question, Takash. Why now? It's because the convergence is nearly upon us. The eclipse is coming, and you are on your way to do battle with one of the greatest evils to set foot upon our world. It is important for you to understand the stakes of what lies ahead, how important it is that you succeed and keep Belshalor from emerging from his prison.
Do you have any advice on how we can do that?
You must prevent the ritual from proceeding. As you know, they have taken the obsidian crown, and they plan to use it to bring my descendant, Melise Moran, out from Delcor, where she is currently trapped. She is the false speaker. She, the living embodiment of Belshalor, having corrupted my bloodline to bring about his emergence. When she was alive, or awake upon the face of Corvair, she created a great split within the Church of the Silver Flame. She caused a great deal of destruction, calling many into question the lights of the Silver Flame. Much blood was spilled in her name, the false speaker, to the delight of Belshalor. But her reign of terror was stopped. She was eventually captured. To avoid making her a martyr, she was placed in Dreadhold under an eternal sleep spell. They thought that would contain her, but unfortunately, she managed to make herself a sanctuary in Delcor. Through the use of the obsidian crown, she can blend her spirit with Jayla Duran, and with her knowledge of the darkness within the flame and the power of Jayla, she may pull the sword from where it rests, freeing Belshalor from his prison and allowing the dark flame within to run rampant across the face of Corvair and beyond. You must stop this from happening at all costs.
So
You
this
have Dad.
is this literal sword that keeps Belshazzar imprisoned.
It is a sword that perhaps some of you may be familiar with. The sword whose jewel guided you for a portion of your journey. The jewel of Clonier.
I do remember.
We heard something about them having hostages or sacrifices.
There have already been many sacrifices. High Cardinal Crozend, the bastard that he is, created deals to produce sigils throughout Thaliost and Flamekeep. Not only was he able to pull the entirety of the city of Flamekeep into Fernia, but as he destroyed Thaliost, all those who died in that city, their souls were marked and pulled in to the black stone that he uses as an altar. Their souls, their life force, serve as a battery to fuel the rituals that they are using to unearth the avatar of Belshalor. But the avatar cannot be fully powered without Belshalor's release.
So is preventing the sword being pulled the only way to disrupt this ritual? Is there nothing else we can do?
Can we
What?
destroy the sword?
No, the sword must be intact. The sword is what binds Belshalor to my spirit and the spirit of uh, what is that guy's name?
Belshalor?
No. Uh, uh, Huitzopachichtli, the sibling of Itzpapspalotl. If the sword were to be pulled, our essences would diminish, pulled into the silver flame, and we would lose our hold upon Belshalor. It is through us that his prison is kept. The way to stop the sword from being pulled is to stop Malise from taking control of the body of Jayla Duran.
Would killing her do such a thing?
It would. There are no others that she can possess who would allow her the strength to pull the sword. But if that fate can be avoided, it would be best to allow her to live, to disrupt the ritual, to keep Malise from binding her soul into Jayla Duran's body. If Jayla Duran is able to survive, she can bring you and the rest of Flamekeep back to Corvair. But if she perishes, that power will be far from your hands. and you will be trapped here.
So if we don't kill Jayla Duran, is our best bet just to try to how do we disrupt Melise from possessing Jayla Duran's body?
If you can unbind Jayla, that would prevent and take remove the crown from her head, then that would prevent Melise from entering her body.
Then if that fails, we just have to prevent her from pulling the sword until presumably the eclipse is over.
Make no mistake with my words. If Melise joins into the body of Jayla Duran, there is no force you possess that could stop her from pulling the sword. All she will
Money.
need is but a word, and Clonier will fly to her, as Clonier is not only bound by my life essence, but as Melise is my descendant. There is a fragment of the divine spark that flows through her veins. She can use that to call the sword to her at any moment, instantly.
No one with a better claim for it.
It is not that simple. It is not about claim. It is about the power to wield the sword, the power to pull the sword. There is nobody else that could do it. Only Melise. No other of my bloodline survives. Only Melise. But she would not just have the power she normally possesses. If she can bind her soul to the body of Jayla Duran, she will also possess the power of the Silver Flame. She will be just shy of Belshalor in terms of power. No other, mortal or otherwise, could stand against her.
So is there any other advice or aid you can offer us?
I can grant you a blessing of the Silver Flame. I hope that it is enough.
We will accept your blessing.
I only have a few more moments. The opportunity, the time for me to speak in this way to you directly is short. Are there any other questions that I might answer? Well, if not, take my blessing. Go, do battle with Crozin and my descendant, and I pray for your victory, as all of Corvair will fall if you should fail on the night of the eclipse.
Thank you, Thera. We
Takash will
will.
probably pull out his sword and kneel. I shall fight unyieldingly. So one or the other side is victorious.
Um, with that, she puts her arms out, and silver flame flow from her shoulders down her arms, and a pyre emerges under each of your feet. engulfing you in the silver flame, but it is not hot. And though the light is blinding, it is not painful to look upon it. Each of you feel invigorated, hopeful, as the power courses through you. And then each of you awaken.
Now I'm kind of wondering what happens if it's like one Belshalor against 1 million aliens.
Uh, so you have a better understanding, Frank. The villain in my last game had aliens,
His
like
last Eberron
Oh,
game.
okay. Okay.
And it's hard to say we won. Like they were everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah, they basically overran three.
Corvair.
Yeah.
um, Takash, were you saying something? You were muted.
oh yeah, I was just saying, yeah, they were actual fucking xenomorphs.
Yeah. And
Sounds about right. Yeah.
there was a what was it, T-Rex xenomorph?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, you found a picture of a T-Rex xenomorph and thought, well, obviously.
Yeah, that's exactly how that happened.
Yeah.
So Blade would make sure, like, realizing that he zoned out while driving, piloting.
We're in
Like,
we wake up, we're in a ditch on the robot's on its side.
oh
Legs
God.
still moving.
Yeah. He would make sure that, check the systems, make sure that autopilot properly engaged.
He's just running against a wall.
So sending you a message, Blade.
Okay.
We can hit the long rest button, right?
Okay, done. So each of you wake up. As you do, and you kind of look at each other, you find each of you has markings upon you of silver, similar to the branded one's silver scars that line his neck.
Sweet. What does mine say? Dude, what about mine?
Sweet.
Um, so everybody gains a level. And,
Nice.
and in addition to what is normally given to you at that level, you also get a +2 or 2+1s that you can put in any stat. You still can't go above 20.
You get a +2 or 2+1s, like
Yeah.
an ASI.
Yeah.
How do we
Cool.
roll hit points again?
Roll with advantage.
Got it.
Yeah.
But Takash didn't die.
Yeah, but with that vow of his, he's definitely fucking dying. You know it. This character isn't Hrafgar. He can't continue to fight forever. He doesn't have nearly as many hit points. Advantage, you say?
Mm.
glad I'm rolling with advantage. It's not much better. You see, this is why I have shit fucking hit points, by the way.
Yikes. By the way, Melodia, one thing that you notice is your your hearing seems to be different.
There's a buzzing.
Right, yeah.
It's stuck
Different
around,
different
isn't
Right.
how?
it?
It's like someone who gets a cochlear implant. They don't actually hear like normal people. It's a different thing. You got to retrain.
Uh, so no, you notice that, and also of all the markings that everybody receives, you have, in addition to, I mean, everybody's markings are different, but in addition to the kinds of markings that everybody seems to have, you also have some right around your ears. Uh, and you notice that you hear much more clearly than you did before. Um, so you get advantage on perception checks related to sound, to hearing. And also you notice that you hear only truths. So you are able to cast a zone of truth at will.
Nice.
I just read what you said in the chat, Tony.
Yeah.
I'll donate it.
You know what? The blessings of Melissa are strong. Everybody could roll 3 times and see if they get the and use the best one.
So you said we get two or one and one ability score improvement.
Yeah.
What if you're due that one anyway?
So that's in addition to what you would normally get for your, because you guys are level 12 now, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, that's in addition. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Hmm.
One. We're level 12?
Yep. I'll have to look. I'm certainly going to take a feat, but I haven't really thought about what feat.
That's right. Right, right. Ability score improvement or feat, right? Right, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So conceivably, you either get 2 ability score improvements or one and a feat.
Hmm. I'm trying to look at your trying to find
Oh,
Your
um,
Mike's Hermetic Homebrew.
yeah.
yeah, it's not up there anymore. I have my own cloud. I haven't uh put it up yet um in there to and made it accessible to you guys. I will email everybody here, let me do that now.
Is there are there like have you rewritten a lot like done a lot of rewrites of feats?
I'm adding and rewriting things so often. I don't know what version I'm on right now.
I have your Sorcerer from 2023, but I don't think there's not much change at level 12. I think it's just the ASI. Like, I don't even think you learn an extra spell at level 12.
Let's mechanics.
Yeah, it's just an ASI for a rogue, but I wanted to double check in case you did something special.
Yeah.
Right. If you updated defeats, I want to see those.
Yeah, same.
So let me. So feats, and then we got paladin.
I don't know where the mix up would have came
We
in because I
got
was already level 12.
ranger. We
Yeah,
got
so was I. I
sorcerer.
I was level 11.
Did you miss a level?
I didn't think so.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I was also level 11.
Why were we? Okay.
Wait, I mean, we should be. You guys should be going to level 12.
I was already level 12.
yeah, so was I.
That's why I was like, I don't know where the confusion was, but it's fine. I'll just get my ability score improvement.
I mean, you didn't.
It's level
You
12. You
didn't
already get an
die.
ability score improvement.
I just emailed you guys the documents.
Okay.
Hmm.
Nice. Hmm.
Hmm.
Also, Lux, that little creature that has been following you,
Yeah.
you notice that it has changed slightly. Uh, it now looks a little bit less fluffy or gaunt and more skin and bones. And where its eyes were, there are now holes with tiny pinpricks of pinpoints of light,
His soul has already left him.
red light.
Hmm.
You get the sense that it's in response to you taking up the hand.
Yeah. And the fact I forgot to feed it.
Just makes me think of that thing
Tamagotchi.
that no, the thing from fucking Yu Yu Hakusho that Yusuke got, the thing that hatched from the egg.
Yeah.
It's supposed to like take on the form of your personality.
What was the sound it made? Like,
Yeah, I think it was just called. I think I just called it poo. Yeah, poo. Yeah, pu.
Did that make it into the live action version?
They didn't. The live action didn't make it that far. They just got to saving Hiei's sister.
Uh,
So the first encounter with the Tagora brothers.
I wish I could find the picture for that thing. I can't find where I put it.
I think I'm gonna take the adamantine armor sheet. Adamantine plating.
Yeah, I think I forgot mine. I think I'm gonna take the trick shot feat.
Did I leave that one in there?
Yes.
I know that I had been trying to work on that one for a while. I didn't think that I actually. I thought I might have.
Yeah, if that's not in there, I'll.
No, it is. It is. It's fine.
Okay.
I was just trying to remember because I didn't think that I had gotten it to work, but I guess I did.
Do you want to look at it before I take it?
Yeah, I just looked at it. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, what's he care? He's gonna kill us.
Yep.
He had you guys level up for nothing.
Is everyone else still leveling one up?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm all good.
Hmm. Maybe I should take 2 points in Constitution, given all those Constitution saving throws.
Hmm. So what's the rule on how much your vitality points go up?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's the average of the roll that you would normally make for your hit points, plus your con.
Because she gave us a ASI, basically. Does that mean we also get vitality points?
No, just the one set of vitality points.
It's the average of your normal hit die
Yeah.
plus your con. Okay.
The average rounded down.
Um, so for D6, it's a 5. No, D6 is a 4. D8 is a 5. D10 is a 6. D12 is 7.
Nice.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm confused by that. Do you roll that or do you just get
No,
that?
You
no.
just get
So
that.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it.
your hit die is a D10, so you
Yeah.
get 6 plus your con modifier.
Yeah, yeah, got it. Okay. And now does that does my vitality go back up to full on that?
What do you mean?
With the new max, does that
Yeah,
automatically fill? Okay.
yeah. Especially considering, this is from Tira
A d-
Moran herself.
yeah, yeah, a divine being.
So I assume this may be an error in the sorcerer spell table, but you have me going up to seventh level spells at 12th level.
Yeah, that's an error.
Well,
It's in the book,
yep, you just got to wait for the errata to show up, and
You also have me getting ninth level spells at 16th level, so that's cool.
The sorcerer is one I've been working on recently. This whole new version of D&D coming out has really fucked things up.
Just redo everything. It's not that hard.
Again,
yeah.
redo everything again.
All right, let's see. What is that
You
supposed
know,
to
how do you approach that? Do you start from scratch from like the new text of what they're doing, or do you update all of your classes from your starting point?
be? Neither. It sucks, but I kind of work in the middle. And so what I do is like I look at the new things that have been added and I think, huh, is that cool enough to include? One. And two, does this mess around with the balance point that I've tried to create between the classes and within the classes? And then I think, well, wait a minute, these abilities are cool, but they make me think of other cool abilities that we should probably have. And it's just a train wreck from there. Cascade of just so much. And then like changes I make to one class mean that I have to then look at all the other classes and see, well, how does this work in comparison with all of these other classes?
Mhm.
Which is why I really hate the classes like the pugilist and the ill rigger because they just throw such a wrench in everything.
The pugilist is like one of the most balanced classes I've ever seen.
I'm not saying it isn't, but finding a balance point that works with the pugilist to bring it on the same level of all of my other homebrew classes.
Uh-huh.
Trapped by in a prison of your own design.
Yeah, you can just leave it as is.
Then it's not as fun.
People have been having fun with it for a long
Hey,
time.
I'm not saying people don't have fun with it. I'm just saying I have more fun with my stuff.
Sure.
Do you guys have more fun with my stuff?
Generally speaking,
Yeah, it's like there's a more of a power boost to it. So yeah, there's the abilities are more exciting.
sometimes the abilities are more exciting, but then sometimes what we're fighting it means nothing.
I
That's
mean, it's
your
got to balance
pension.
out some.
I
That's
built
the other part.
I built I built a class that's supposed to be hard to hit. He's the easiest fucking to hit the whole party, apparently.
And then there are also
Mike is
just
not responsible for your failed power gaming.
right. But then there are also days like today when your +9 to your Constitution saves just doesn't mean anything.
It didn't work
Yeah.
out.
So if we gain a +1 to our con, do we get an additional 12 hit points? Is that right?
Yeah,
That's retro.
yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
It also retro to your vitality points.
Oh shit. Okay. The vitality points
Was I
is the D. So
So
D8, so it'd be what?
as a monk, you have a D8. So,
Right. So it's five.
so it'd be five plus your con.
suppose I should look how you make your tough feat.
So if my con modifier is four, then it'd be nine or seven.
Uh, it would be nine.
All right. For this level.
Your your
Right.
reptilian mind is out of alphabetical order. It's right in the middle of the T's.
Is it?
Yeah, maybe there's one up there too. I don't see one.
So
Oh yeah, that's
oh,
weird.
how many vitality point adjustments do I need to make? How many times did that change?
At fourth level and eighth level.
Okay, still at four and eight.
Well,
Okay.
well, first, fourth, and eighth. I'm sure we had
First.
vitality
Okay.
at first.
So then I would add three more.
Right.
All right.
Oh, you should let you should let tough affect the vitality points too.
Wait, tough is one of those ones that I really just dislike because it's so boring. Let me look at that one.
I took it. We mean boring. It's a good feat.
It was a good feat for Rothgar.
It was a great feat for Hrothgar.
I'd say it applies to vitality points.
You better update your sheet.
You know what? Hit points will be by two, vitality points will be by one. Oh,
Hmm.
I even wrote this feat has no effect on your vitality point total. Why did I do that?
Because you're like, nobody's gonna choose this anyway.
Yeah. I blame the I blame the editor.
Accurate.
You thought wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna say your hit point max increases by twice your level. Your vitality increases by your level.
Delightful.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick. I have another ASI to spend, but I'm not nothing jumping out at me, so I'm gonna probably apply it later.
I went even more boring. It's very hard not to take Warcaster when you're looking at like taking a feat
I
and you're a
took that one
spellcaster.
too. I keep my shield of faith open whenever I'm in the shit.
Warcaster is definitely one of those feats that's hard not to take as a caster.
Yeah.
I mean, just the fact that being able to use opportunity attacks to cast single target spells, not even just cantrips, full spells. Is everybody still leveling up?
No, I'm done.
Yeah.
I was already
Yeah.
leveled.
I'm trying to figure out what feat to take.
So you guys begin traveling towards Flamekeep Cathedral. Uh, the next couple of days are actually fairly quiet. You're traveling mostly without any kind of major incident. Nobody seems to seek to attack you or divert you. Um, it almost seems like perhaps even a path has been cleared for you, whether by forces of good or evil, who's to say? Because as you've been told, Crozen is very much looking forward to this confrontation, and it seems like this fight is a necessary component to release Belshalor from his prison. But after a few days out in the distance, you see the cathedral as it is now, with the barrier around it. Uh, it is kept within a barrier that seems to swirl between fire and smoke, obscuring much of the cathedral, but you can see through enough to make it out. As you also you notice to the west, you see the city of Flamekeep. Unfortunately, it seems that the vision that you were gifted by or cursed by with Frozen was not just a fiction that he crafted, for the city is burning. The shield that was placed upon it, the siege spell that you worked so hard to ensure the safety of Flamekeep has been destroyed or is otherwise gone. It's too far for you to actually hear anything of battle or just know whether or not it's still ongoing or if it is past. But you do see the wreckage of of the battle.
We are here. The final confrontation awaits. It seems this Crozen has been busy.
And we know where we need to go, yes?
You're muted, Kurt.
And not exactly. We need to find Jayla Duran and free her.
I think we should try the front door.
Uh, didn't your various prophecies and visions include this large device bursting through a wall of some kind, like
Well, that's what I meant.
like a
Knock through the
city
front
wall?
door.
I guess is the city. Okay, yeah. So Flamekeep was in this. Or hold on, I'm trying to remember the fucking.
Flamekeep is both the city and the name of the cathedral.
Okay.
While you were transported to Fernia from by the means of the chronicler, uh, you discovered that um, at some point the Cardinal Crozen's forces had actually separated the Flamekeep Cathedral from the city of Flamekeep.
Okay.
But I do have a spell that can locate Jayla Duran, assuming she's not shielded from divination.
If I can assist, let me know.
But I do think we need to break through this shield first. Luckily, we have this Warforged Colossus. I assume it's in good repair at this point.
Yeah. Blade would run diagnostics.
Yep, it is in tip-top shape. At least it's as good as you've seen it.
It is in good condition.
I like to think run diagnostics is code for yell at a DRD. Hey, how's it doing?
Well, do we need to blast this barrier, or do you think you could just punch through it?
The outside is the steel is tough. I'd say we just punch through it.
Well, let's see what we can do. Do we see anything around, like hanging out, creatures
Um,
of any kind?
Blade, give me a perception check.
If it's hearing, he gets advantage now.
No, you do.
Oh, I thought that was everyone.
No, just you. Just both of
Oh,
you. But give me a perception check.
me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, okay.
Is it a hearing one?
Could be. Uh, so Melodia, you hear, you think you hear from a far off way, launch the attack now. And at the same moment, Blade, you turn the head of the Warforged Colossus as you're stepping, and you notice something out of the corner of your eye, and you see a large force of fiends take off from Flamekeep, heading directly towards you.
Uh, Perhaps that is our cue to start blasting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I tell everyone brace and get to battle stations. Like it's happening now. Whatever our plan is that we talked about for the last 3 days, let's do it right now.
This isn't a planning type of group. Never has been, it seems.
So we'll end it there for tonight.
Yeah, I would just share with people I have a spell that can locate a specific creature within 1,000 feet of me, and I can concentrate on it for up to an hour. The cathedral can't be quite that big. It would take an hour to walk through it. So we should have a sense of where she is, unless she's shielded.
I
Nice.
bet you, I bet you can use a good action point to put that into the Warforged Colossus.
Yeah. That was last time we fiddled with that. It almost blew up though.
Yeah, but that's what the
Right.
action points were.
Yeah. We saw how well that worked for me.
Sure.
Well, that was fun. That was a cool ending.